Hey YouTube, I'm going to be working on something different here. I picked this up at an auction, John Deere B. I'll have to look up the year and all that. Unstyled B. I don't know, I've kind of always had in the back of my, at the end of my wish list, whatever you want to call it, wanting to get one of these at some point just to play with for a little bit. The nice thing about this one is it looks to be all complete, nothing broken or welded that I've been able to see at this point. It's got the mag there, carburetors on it. This looks like a pretty straight old B. Got some battle scars in there, some dents and different things like that. It looks like at some point somebody must have repainted this thing way back, I don't know, in like the 60s or 70s or something. You can see a little bit of the outline here of the original John Deere general purpose decal underneath, and then there's this here, but overall it's kind of got that patina original look. So I think, at least for the time that I have it, I'm just going to leave it like it is. And they try to get it, running again. I think, by the looks of it, somebody put it away in the barn, and that's where it was, and then it probably got brought out to an auction, maybe as part of an estate or something like that. So I'm going to make some videos maybe of trying to get it running. And that way, if maybe some of you are new at the tractor collection or mechanical stuff, I'll just show you some basics. I'm not claiming to be any kind of expert, just figured some stuff out over the years of fooling around, I guess. So maybe if you find something that hasn't been running for a while, it can help you get something going. I'll show you the tag over here, maybe if any of you are into John Deere's. I can look it up on tractor data, and maybe I'll do that here at some point. But I don't know, for some of you that like to look into this sort of thing, there's the serial number and the tag. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting her going again. It is loose, turns over. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to put some Marvel's Mystery Oil in the cylinders just to let it sit for a little bit. That way the rings will help the rings maybe to seat a little better once it starts to run again. If you got something that hasn't run in a long time, basically main two systems are going to be a gasoline issue, getting gas, and then electric ignition issue. So you got to trace and make sure both of those are working, and I'll go over that as we go. But before we do that, there's some things you probably want to check first, such as the oil. Make sure there's oil in it and what kind of condition it's in. In this situation, I think I'm just going to drain the oil out, put some fresh oil in. I'm going to check a radiator system inside this interesting cap these old things had. Not sure what's going on there. It looks like there was something, but it's not there now. And a lot of rust chunks. So I think in this situation I'm going to drain it out. Maybe get my vacuum in there and try to suck some of those rust chunks out. Maybe flush a little water through it, and then after that I'll fill it up with some antifreeze. Another thing, and this time around I'm going to do, typically if I'm getting something running, I don't know, I probably get ahead of myself, and I usually just get it running and then I deal with the maintenance details later. But in this situation I noticed that some mud daubers, you probably can't see that very well, made a nest up inside there, so I'm going to break that out of there, and then I think I'm just going to take this bowl off and clear it out. That way we make sure we're not sucking anything that we don't want in the engine at that point. I don't know, those plugs maybe are alright, but I'll probably just stop by the Napa this week and get some new plugs and put in there. In this situation, because I'm going to keep it with the rust look, I think I will just do a few little cosmetic things, primarily things like I'm going to put some new cloth wire, spark plug wires on it. Replace the ones here. It looks like we're missing a rubber cap over that. It's not a big deal. It's interesting that both sides a little bit of a head gasket leaks a little bit or not. I guess we'll find out. The B is just a little tiny, if I dare say, cute tractor. So it should be fun to putt around. I love the spoke wheels. They look like they're all cut-offs. They probably had steel wheels originally, would be my guess, and then they probably took it to some kind of blacksmith or something back in the day and cut them off and put a rim on so you can put your rubber tire. I want to say this looks like almost probably the original tire that they would have put on at that point. It's a 1038. There's a connected bar style. This is the Firestone on this side, and over here is a Goodyear. This is actually 1138, so it's a little bit bigger. If probably end up reselling this, to be honest, but I don't know if I do keep it. I may try to see if I can find a original type tire like a 1038 for vintage tractors, but I'll check into it. Wasion, Ohio is usually pretty good on having some unique tires. Sorry about the wind situation, but I'll bring you along on the journey here to see if we can get this thing going.